this way before. Travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely sometimes. You see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me. Cause I know life took a hold of me. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get quick, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. It's fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to the children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it to life. Oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
Personal statement, run the game like I'm ASICs. Learn and develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition, I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah,
give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I won't wrestle and fight this final round. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games to play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do, some things you gotta do,
Barbershop conversation, guys. Hey, dog. Oh, man. Oh, y'all want to hear it one more time? Yeah. Hey, Mixed Boxing Baby show was lit, wasn't it? I told y'all to go. I told y'all. No more. Let's cut that shit off. Oh, we got a special show tonight. Oh, yeah. Man, my phone been blowing up all day. Man, listen, I'm fighting this fight, dog. I'm just telling you that right now. And I just want to be clear. This ain't for my credentials. I was comfortable not having a credential. Honestly, so comfortable with having it. This ain't for me. I just want to make this clear. This ain't about Fred's ego and he wanted his credential back. I was perfectly fine with it. But I know tomorrow it's going to be well worth it. I don't know when that tomorrow is, but it's going to be well worth it. And I think there's some kid in college right now that wants to be a journalist. I think there's some young woman that wants to be a photographer, or vice versa. She wants to be a journalist and he wants to be a photographer. And if Kelly Swanson keeps her job, her niece, her sister, her daughter gets the job, and it's politics as usual. And I've gone through the gamut. I've tried to work within the confines of their rules. Oh, this is from this morning. I've tried to do all of that. Tried to play fair. I've tried to be nice, Fred. I've tried to have conversations with them, but it's okay. Yeah, ain't no turning back now. Ain't no turning back now. And you know the funny thing is, I don't care if you're for me or against me at this point. Hold that. I'm not crying, dog. I'm ready. I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to go, dog. Crying, man. It's time to go. It's time to go. And a Friday show. Yeah. I even did a show all day. And it's gonna be us versus the machine. That's what it is. And we say we about that life. This ain't about me. Listen, and I want to reiterate this because my spirit wouldn't let me sit on this. And I've been fighting it for about 11 months. But honestly, 10, 11 months. And I was like, if I can hold on, things will get better. Like really, if I can hold on and be kind, let things smooth over. But I'm gonna tell you what really set it off. And I've been holding back since then. The Sean Porter Earl Spence fight. Sean Porter Earl Spence fight. I was interviewing Jose Benavidez Sr., right? And I saw Kelly Swanson. Mind you, I don't have a credential. We're in open space. We're basically in we're in a lower bowl, and it's just free access. You can do what you want. We're not in the media confines. We're not nothing have to do with the media. And Kelly Swanson tells the security guard to go over there and tell them not to do interviews. And so he proceeded to do it. And I watch her because she's to the left of me and she's behind the whole thing. And I'm said, okay. And I bit my tongue. And then yesterday, I go and I don't want to be where they're at, right? I concede. Oh shit, let me do that because y'all gonna want to call in on this. I concede, going to the media room, which is fine. I don't have no problem going to the media room. If you don't want to interview me, that's perfectly fine. And I said, you know what? I can't do this. And you know who I thought about? I thought about Lincoln. I thought about my son. Obviously, I thought about my son. I was like, you know what? I can't do this. I can't be tiptoeing around and being subservient to a person who hates me for no reason. She hates me because I'm strong-willed. And I have, which is my right to say yes or no. I'm overqualified for the job. But it's not about me at this point. Honestly, I could do my job through phone calls, through showing up, waiting outside the media events. But if she's still in power, if your daughter or your son wants to be the media member, if your son or daughter wants to be a media member, she can't. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm in Alabama. This is how bad of a person she is. I'm in Alabama, and I'm chilling. I'm not going to mention the names because I don't want to incriminate anyone. And we're just leaving. Obviously, I was in Alabama for Wilder's workout. And we're sitting at some restaurant. I forget which one he is, but everything everything in Alabama closed between 10 and midnight. And um this young black man who's in college at St. John's. Well, he's at some school in New York. He's at some school in New York. And he says he handed Kelly Swanson his resume. Black guy. True story. This is a quote, not a paraphrase. Handed Kelly Swanson his resume because he was in college. You know what she did with the resume? She threw it on the floor. Threw it on the floor. Sam Watson comes up behind because Sam Watson, I guess, is watching from afar. This is a true story. I've never met this man before, and he tells the story. He's about 22 years old. I'm gonna interview him at some point. I'm gonna interview him probably tomorrow or this week sometime. I definitely gotta get his contacts. And he says he handed her the resume. Moments later, she just threw it on the floor. Sam Watson sees what's happening from afar. Sam Watson picks up the resume, takes it, and says, good luck, and says some positive affirmations to the kid, and they walk off. True story. Threw the resume on the floor. Can you believe that? And all this energies for the last 11 months, when I saw her yesterday, I didn't talk to her, but it reminded me what's right and what's wrong. It reminded me what's right and what's wrong. And I'm going to lose friends over this. I'm going to lose. I mean, it's okay. I'm perfectly fine with it. But I know what's right and what's wrong. And guess who? And I'm a side on the righteousness, and it's okay. There are going to be people who can't be associated with me anymore, and it's okay. Because 5 years from now, do you know what people are going to be saying? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for pushing the initiative. And two, well, Kelly Swanson is in charge of PR. Sam is not in charge of PR. He's not. So, I mean, the person you would go to is Kelly Swanson, Swanson PR. And and I've recorded every conversation with Kelly. I've recorded every conversation. So this is going to be fun. You know what I mean? Mike Coppinger calls. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. Mike Coppinger calls a woman, Lisa Milner, calls her out her name. He gets his credentials. And this is important. And this is the right fight. And it's at the right time because YouTube has so much power. I'm going to tell you why I know YouTube has so much power, because I've gotten so many texts and so many calls. And that video only has like 2,000 views so far, allegedly, right? Probably 6,000-7,000 people already seen it already. You know what I mean? And I'm going to need y'all to post, repost. We're going to have a campaign soon. I'm getting Kelly's in charge, and I don't like it. And I'm going to need all the YouTube media members to stand up that's been affected by Kelly. You understand what I'm saying? Because if we want change, this is what we got to do. Every media man, I don't care if you're Latino, you Black, you need to have this. And you know what's sad? Here's what's sad. If people that look like me, the same hue as me, protect her, that's what's going to be sad. That's what's going to be sad. Ain't no turning back now. It ain't no, well, delete the video. I'm not deleting no videos no more. I'm ready. I'm ready. And I know somewhere in America, Bob Arum is laughing his butt off. Eddie Hearn is laughing his butt off. And I'm going to repeat, it ain't about me. It ain't. When I say I don't need a credential to get the information I need, I don't need a credential. I'm being honest with you. I don't need it at all. This ain't so Fred can get his credentials back. This is so we can get our credentials back. And that's what I believe. So I know a lot of people are going to watch this video. And if you choose to stay silent, whether you have a YouTube channel, it's on you. I'm going to let you sit there. I'm going to let you sit in there and deal with that. But I'm ready. We going all the way with this one. If we got to go to court, we go to court. I'm going to subpoena everybody. Everybody. Everybody's getting subpoenaed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's Miss Boxing's birthday. I shouted out happy birthday. So I don't want people to think that this is just a selfish ploy for Fred to get his credentials back. I don't want my credentials back. Don't need them. Let me cut the phone lines on. You should see the hate text I got today from people the same color as me, knowing how racist she is. It's amazing. It's amazing. People the same color as me. I got you, Corey Lee. Let me come in. What up, Corey Lee?
What's happening with you, bro?
How you feel? How you feel?
Not even, bro. My brother. What's happening, my brother?
What's popping, man? How you feel, man?
I'm gonna be honest, man. A lot of these guys out here, they don't know what you're going through because they never been there. You know, they never been, somewhere where they couldn't get a credential because, okay, we're booked up with, black media or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go with this guy over here. You know what I'm saying? And honest, like Fred showed me, the green light, to do the PBC and to do the credentials, man. Didn't get them. I gave it, I gave it full time. I had a YouTube channel that talks readily and adamantly about PBC fighters all the time. I do, Fred, and I still didn't get them. And I'm not biased. I say what I say, and I don't know if they didn't like because I'm not just pro PBC. I'm top ranked too. But to be honest with you, Fred, it was easier to get a top ranked credential than it was a PBC credential. And I'm not just taking Fred's side because he doesn't have PBC credentials.
I don't have top rank neither.
I'm Corey Lee boxing, you guys. You new guys out there. I've been doing this shit for almost 2 years now, and I kind of let off the gas pedal a little bit. Fred could probably see that as well. But I'm still in it. I'm still making videos and stuff like that. But I plan to make my return, to the fights and stuff like that, to that side. Probably, in December. Look, are they doing? Hold on, I got to switch bases real quick. Why are they having the Tony Harrison and Charlo fight in fucking Calo? Like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? Like, neither one of these guys are from. I know it's a business, but I'm just like, Fernand.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I know all the money's. Are you still there, Corey Lee?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, maybe all the money's taken out of New York. Vegas is probably not a good idea around the 21st. I don't know. I don't know. It's the week before
But that
Christmas.
shit is like in like deep California somewhere that I haven't even like really.
Ontario. It's like 50 miles outside of Los Angeles.
Yeah, but anyways, man, that's some of the things. But as far as switch.
I was with you when you covered your first fight, dog.
Dog, that's memorable though, man.
Yeah,
that's memorable though. That's memorable though. Wait,
that was your first fight, right?
Hold on. Let me bring it back. Which fight was that? Hold on.
Gary Russell versus Jojo.
Oh,
Diaz.
yep. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story because Fred never told this story to y'all. He tell everybody that story.
I've never told no one this story. I've never told this story. Never.
What story?
Whatever story you're about to tell about you and I've never told anything about you. Never.
Oh no, you did. You did say that. You did tell that story. You and Blue Blood both told that story.
Oh, that story
about me walking far to my car.
I thought you was talking about. I thought you was talking about the first story when we met. I've never told that story. No.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let me let y'all know like how me and Fred met. This how real Fred is, man. And that's why I'm vouching for him, and that's why I'm going, hard in the paint. Pause, for Fred. You know what I'm saying? Because Fred is a good dude. He'll get a shirt off his back to you. And a lot of these media guys won't. A lot of these media guys won't even give you the time of day. This dude seen me. I was spontaneous. I was kind of blunt. He said he's seen some of my videos before. And, we didn't even know each other. But I said, I was going to come to I said, man, I'm thinking about coming to the fight. He said, just come up here, man. I'm up here. I'm coming all the way from California. And I was like, all right. And then it was like, just come all the way out here. And I was like, all right, I have 2-hour drive. I'm like, why can't I come out there, and show support to the DMV? And this dude ain't even from the DMV. And he's showing support from Cali. So I'm like, shit, that's the least I can do. I came to that motherfucker with my own money, okay? None of you motherfuckers paid for it. Some of you fans did. I had to pay out of pocket. I drove almost 2 hours. It was probably about, when it was all said done, it was 2 hours. It was a good 2 full-hour drive. You know what I'm saying? All the way drove from Wednesday when I first met Fred in that motherfucking room where them security guards said you cannot come in here. And I said, oh yeah, let them in. That was my first break, y'all. And I swear to God, people thought I had credentials since then. You know what I'm saying? And yo, me and Fred was in that bitch, and Fred was like, I like this dude. It's something about Corey Lee I like. Because people can get a feel about you on YouTube, act the same way when you see somebody. You can't do nothing but respect that. That's real, shawty. And I'm gonna tell you right now, for all you stars and all that, just be yourself. Because that's what I am.
Yep.
I'm nobody else than who I am. And I'm ready to.
Yep.
I'm ready to put on for my city. Some gyms that's contacted me about shows and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna say it all started from Fred letting me in that door that day, because I already had 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers. I already was building my fan base, but that let me know that if you chase your dream and you don't listen to somebody telling you you can't do this or you can't get in, because that's what this security. Who are you? They said, who are you with?
We just walked in and sat. I remember that. They was weighing in and everything. I remember that shit.
Can't nobody tell that story but me, nigga. I'm 10 toes down on this shit. I told him, I said, I'm with Corey Lee boxing. Gary Russell and his dad, old school shit. Talking about houses and flipping houses. And he said, he with me. I dabbed up every brother with Gary Russell. And they said, oh, who is you? I said, oh, I'm Corey Lee. You know what I'm saying? I'm out there, you know what I'm saying? I live in Richmond right now, but you know what I'm saying? They was like, oh yeah, we respect that. We already know how y'all get down out there. And I was like, oh, all right, yeah, you already know, because Richmond don't get a lot of love. But the main thing about Richmond, they might not get a lot of love, but a lot of motherfuckers respect that shit out there. You know what I'm saying? They like, God damn, it's different out there. Like, rappers come out here, get their chains taken all day, dog. Real out here. Like, I'm telling you, only a couple rappers came out here that didn't get their shit taken. BG is one of them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you guys some real shit. A lot of you guys don't know about this shit, but they saying Baltimore this and, you know what I'm saying, DC that. Yeah. All they street shit out there, but I'm just saying Richmond out here in VA too, you know, this shit get real out here too, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I got family in Baltimore too, so it's like I just rep the whole DMV, you know what I'm saying? So I got, you know, blood relatives that live in Baltimore right now. Like, I kind of rep both, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's why me and Coach Calvin, and it's like, that's the thing, like, Fred opened the door when he did not have to let me in, but I texted him, I said, all right, I'm coming. I drove 2 hours, you guys. Could you imagine driving 2 hours and Fred not letting you in? Not even Fred. Just Fred didn't have nothing to do with it. But Fred just said, you know what? Let him in. And he had the power to let me in at one door that day. And from that day, I had all kick to me. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm going to get through this door, even if they say I can't get through this door. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers thought I had credentials with the Jared Hurd versus Julian J. Rock Williams. I had no credentials, nigga.
I know. I didn't say anything.
This shit is so hardcore. You niggas could never even understand this shit I'm going through right now. I had no credentials, no media pass.
I know. I remember.
I'm in Jared
dressing room. You in his dressing room. You got the only interview with Jared Hurd that night, by the way.
Post fight.
You got the only interview post fight. Yeah, it was like a 2-minute video. I watched it.
Well, and not only that, I think Fred was waiting with us too. Yeah, you was waiting. You was waiting, you black motherfucker. He was like, we had to wait motherfucking an hour and a half to 2 hours to wait to fucking Julian J. Rock Williams. And then we wind up going in there, and then fucking that little motherfucking Kid Dynamite, what's his name with the fucking cornrows? What's his name, man? Cause I almost got to fighting with him, Fred. I know you ain't know I was ready to go off, but you know, at some point these motherfuckers test your manhood, man. For real. These motherfuckers think they can goddamn talk to you any kind of way, man. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not Radio Raheem. I'm not him. I'm not that guy. And I don't choose to be that guy. I'm that guy that came from nothing. Came from Section 8. I came from nothing. So when these guys talk to me all these kind of ways, yeah, I'm trying to, you know, get to where I'm trying to go in life, and I'm trying to get past some of these guys. But some of these guys talk so crazy to you. It's like, bro, at the end of the day, you have to let your nuts hang. You have to be a man. And I'm telling you guys right now, this dude, what's his name? He with Julian J. Rock Williams. What's his name? Fred, at that fight. Because they was like, none of you guys was with me. I mean, none of you guys was with Julian.
I don't know what you're talking about. I know you're talking about.
He date Little Mo or something, or one of them girls.
Oh,
I don't know.
I forgot.
What's his name? Carl Dargan.
Oh, okay.
Carl Dargan. Remember he was in the dressing room?
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, who you recording this shit? Because he was talking about like the referees and shit. And he pointed me out of everybody in the whole motherfucking media that had cameras rolling. This nigga Blue Blood was live, nigga. And you ain't saying nothing to his camera, but you gonna come to my joint? He said, yeah, goddamn. He said, yeah, man. Yo, you cut that camera off. What you record? What did you record? I'm like, what? He like, what did you record? I'm like, I was recording when they was recording. What are you talking about? He's like, yeah, you need to delete that. I look at my phone. I said, man, I'm not deleting nothing. And I looked at him, and then like he looked at me, and the way he looked at me, I was like, if it go down, it go down. I said, I know this little ass nigga on at that time. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna give it back. I'm gonna give it. It's gonna be a war in this bitch. Cause he tried to stand off with me though. For that one day, he tried to tell me to delete what I had on my phone because I was recording some shit that he didn't want on there. You know what I mean? And I'm like, man, what the fuck? So make a long story short, that shit when me and Fred was in the locker room, you know, at the winning locker. That's how crazy that the locker room can get you guys. Upset happens. They don't want to see no new media. They know all the media that's in there was picking against him. They know that. Shit, Fred had probably heard winning by knockout, didn't you, Fred?
I don't know about knockout, but I had him. I actually told J-Rock I had him by like, was it 60-40 or something like that? You know, something like that. You know what I mean? Somewhere in there.
But that was a change. That was a change, and that was a change of guards in the 154-pound division. And I'm gonna tell you guys right now, every time that I've been with Fred, just to wrap it up, every time I've been with Fred, you guys, Fred has been the same guy that he has been on YouTube. He's funny, like he tried to call me sometimes. He's corny as shit, like you are, nigga. And then, you know, but he's real at that same time. And he has your back. So guess what? I'm going to have that motherfucker back at any cost, motherfucker. So he's good in the DMV. There's a couple amateur shows out here in Richmond, and we're going to get busy with it. Fred, for real though.
Facts.
You invited us, man. And I just want to give a special shout out to Blue Blood. And I'm not in the LDBC, but salute to LDBC, even though 78 probably ain't fuck. All good. You know, I'm rocking with him still. I got his phone number. We all good. You know, they getting it in. It's all love.
Hurry up, nigga. Hurry up, man. You filibuster, dog.
Ronald Finkley
man, say peace. You know say peace.
Salute to all y'all. I'm out, man.
All right, peace, Corey. Peace, Key. Alexa, say hey. That's funny as hell, dog. That's funny as hell. Yeah, the phone lines are open, dog. Phone lines are open, man. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. This gonna be a war. I gotta go. I gotta take this on. What up, 845? Oh shit. 845, what's up?
Barbershop conversation.
What's up?
Fred, what's good, my brother? Mr. Finesse in the building.
Oh, hey, how you feel, man? I just saw you in the chat.
I'm doing good, man. Every day is a good day. Salute to the whole chat, man. P Money, Macadon. Oh yeah, everybody in the, I don't want to leave no names out. But Fred, real quick, man. Yesterday I was watching the Harrison Charlo press conference, right? And this goes into the Kelly Swanson shit.
Yeah.
And you know, they was talking their shit, man. I felt when I was watching it, I felt like I was watching two niggas on the corner. You know what I'm saying? But they was throwing the nigga word around so much, and I could hear that lady, Kelly Swanson. All right, guys, right. And I thought about what you said when she was telling you that nobody cared about the black issue, right? And I'm saying to myself as I'm listening, I'm like, you know what? We're not doing no favors to ourselves. That bitch, excuse my language, that lady in that environment with the mentality that you very clearly stated she has, I don't know that that's where we want to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to go backwards real quick, and then I'm going to go back forward. I'm going to jump around real quick. When I seen the joint you did about Floyd, right? And there was so many people in the comments, Fred, you hating. Y'all niggas is hating. You know something? Being pro-black don't mean that you pro everything black. So do you think Kunta Kinte was bigging up Chicken Joe just because he black? You know what I'm saying? Like, we so goddamn lost, and what we've allowed is the people to make us think it's synonymous to being black. This is what everybody. White people do it. Hispanics do it. As you just seen Marquez and them shitting and Morales shitting on Canelo. That's not a black thing. To be critical of what you see. So me pointing out something I see you doing is not me hating. Me saying Floyd was cooning when he said all lives matter is not hating. If y'all watched the interview, nobody asked him that. You know what I'm saying? Floyd invited that information on his own. It was not asked. Nobody asked him about what lives matter or nothing. So y'all could sit here and it's a small group. It's not a large group. It's a small group in this comment section that is just a bunch of fucking groupies. And it goes back to what I said to you last week. There's so many man fans in the world that we are just addicted to the person. And we're not paying attention to what the person is doing. Right? So just because what's this nigga's name? Colin Powell is black doesn't mean everything he's doing is for the betterment of your people. You know what I'm saying? So do I love black? Absolutely. Do I love everything black? Hell no. And I just real quick, because I'm going to get off, because I know you got callers calling. Do I support black businesses? Yeah, depending on what it is that black business is selling. Because I know a whole bunch of black businesses that I grew up on in Queens, and them niggas is destroying the neighborhood. So no, I don't support that because it's black. And that's not me hating motherfuckers. That's me observing what's happening. Y'all need to get out y'all emotions, man. When you see a woman, not a black woman, you think about it. Fred, think about it. Clarissa Shields don't get the love Kelly Swanson gets. Right? She don't get the power Kelly Swanson gets. Yeah, she putting her fucking life on the line. Right? And we got so many media members and even shit, us as fans that go right along with hating on a black woman, you know, because y'all talking about the hating on black shit, that go against a black woman, and motherfuckers still support it. Motherfuckers still support Fight Hype and Steve Kim and all that. I'm just saying, this is my opinion, not your opinion, my opinion. If you're going to say you're pro-black, that means betterment of black people. Not everything black gets co-signed. So if I say something about the Mayweathers, that's not me hating on black people. That's me pointing out what the fuck they're doing. You had a dude a couple days ago, you asked him, he was talking about Al Heyman is destroying boxing. And you asked him, what about Top Rank? And this motherfucker said, yeah, that's great. Think about just how the fuck can your brain tell you Al Heyman is destroying boxing? Who Al Heyman is 10 years in and maybe 4 years, 5 years into PBC. That's destroying boxing. But Bob Arum, who's been around for 95,000 years, who has created this, him and a group of others have created this environment we living in. And you're cool with that. You're cool with that. That's great. That, like the guy said, I don't remember his name, but you're cool with what Bob Arum been doing for 55 fucking years. But you got a problem with Al Heyman when you're seeing people try to bounce back, try to recreate what was done already. See, Al Heyman got a lot of undoing to do before he can create the system that we're looking for. And whether he does it or not, you know, that's on him. But I'm just saying, I don't understand how the same niggas saying you're a hater turn around and then say Al Heyman is destroying boxing. You had a nigga call in the other day, and this was after that guy. He was laughing and shit. Fred, why you mad? Right? Y'all niggas are so goofy. You're not paying attention to what's right in front of your face, man. Fred, if Fred is not the voice of us, then who is? If the LDDC is not the voice of us, then who is? If Bill Haney comes on the LDDC and gives a candid and honest opinion, Now y'all saying he bigging up Eddie Hearn. Think about what you're saying, motherfuckers. Because before he said anything about Eddie Hearn, he told you they shopped around. And that was the best deal where they can have control. But for me to point that out, now I'm hating, right? Now I'm a hater. Now I'm against the black, right? But you got a man who got his son in the ring fighting, and he comes on a channel that is a YouTube channel, not on radio and not on television, a fucking YouTube channel. And he's willing to be honest and real. And all y'all could come up with is that this motherfucker is trying to big up Eddie Hearn. Did you hear the whole interview? Or did you just hear Eddie Hearn's name? You know what I'm saying, Fred?
Mm-hmm.
Or am I bugging? You tell me, am I bugging?
I'm listening to you. Yeah. Continue.
It makes me, what they said, emotional. Mm-hmm. It makes me passionate when I hear the level of ignorance. You know, what we all got to remember is when Martin Luther King was doing what he was doing, there was a whole bunch of brothers against it. Mm-hmm. When Harriet Tubman was doing what she was doing, there was a whole lot of black people against it. So all we got to remember is, at the end of the day, it's not really about black and white or green. It's about a state of mind. Open your fucking eyes. Get off niggas' dicks. The guy that called in after I called you about Danny Garcia, he didn't even listen to what I said. Mm-mm. He heard Danny Garcia, and I wasn't pom-pom and cheerleading, and he got emotional. Get off niggas' dicks. Half of y'all niggas out there is broke as fuck, and you're telling people about business. How does that make sense? Fred is doing something that none of us are doing. He is the voice in the front line. He's the one that brought up the emails to Golden Boy. He's the one in front of Kelly Swanson that was talking about what's going on. How can you call when he's giving out free backpacks, haircuts, and sneakers to people that look like you, to your kids? He's the hater? Get y'all shit together, man. One love, my brother. It's Mr. Finesse. I'm going to sign out on that. Thank you, sir.
Appreciate you. Beverly Rose, you still know? Beverly, what's your area code, Beverly Rose? So I know. Carcino's here. I'm gonna need his platform. So I gotta give him the 30-second brush up. You know what I mean? Here it is, Kelly. Here it is. I'm not sure if you've ever pulled a credential, Carcino. I've seen you at fights. Is this? Wait, I'll let me get this out real quick. Beverly Rose, what's your area code? Is it 209? What's your area code? Was it 510? I know you were in the Bay. Real spill. She told me January 25th, black, no one cares about black stories. And since then, she's been very, very disrespectful towards black people. Very, very disrespectful towards black people. And 209. Oh, that's you, Bev. Okay, good. Okay. Hold on for a second, Bev. Let me finish this. All right. And so I've sat on it for some time. And then I realized if I'm silent, then my son is not going to be able to get a job. And then people say, oh, you're being facetious, Fred. Oh, you're thinking too extreme. But I got to think about tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm going to need all y'all platforms. I don't care if you're on Instagram, you're on Twitter, you're on Facebook, if you have a YouTube channel, if you've been affected by Kelly Swanson, I need you to, because I'm going to take all the bullets. I'm taking all the bullets, dog. And this ain't for my credential. I can do my job without you see me do my job without my credential. It's not for my credentials. I'm telling y'all from the depths of my spirit, this ain't for my credential. This is for tomorrow. We gotta take what's ours back. They're not gonna do it in the NFL. You've seen it. The boycotting, the NFL players didn't stop playing. But boxing is like the wild, wild west. There's no one commission. There's no one boss. We can take what we want back. And I'm gonna need Carcino. I'm gonna need Champside. I'm gonna need Blue Blood. Everyone who covers fights to speak up and tell the truth as to what happened to them. Anyways, how you doing, Bev? Bev. Miss Rose.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, you was on mute. What's up?
Hi. Hello. How are you?
How you doing?
I'm doing great. It's Friday.
I know it is. Great show. I waited till y'all went off to come on.
Now, I have someone else on the phone. She should be on the phone. Are you there?
Hi, Fred. How are you?
Oh, hey, this is Boxing.
Hi.
Oh, shit, I got a 3-for-1 special. Hey, I'm about to, hey, thank y'all. Hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to y'all later. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Fred, first of all, I want to say I did not know you went live on Friday. So
no, I didn't. No, this is a special live. I waited till y'all went off.
Oh.
I watched y'all show to the end. No, this show had nothing to do with y'all live. No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
I really appreciate it. And I definitely appreciate pushing our channel
Yeah,
and
for
our
sure.
show and everything. Oh man, it means so much. And for people that don't know, I mean, we talk boxing, but at the same time, sometimes the ladies want to talk about some other little things, every once in a while. So, if y'all down with listening to other stuff, we really appreciate that too, for however long. But on Sundays, that's when we really get down on the boxing, and that's on Beverly Rose channel. But Fridays is normally, we drink a little wine, have a little fun. We try females as we know on and get we're trying to bring more females into the boxing community. So that's all that was about. So I just want to say I really appreciate you and thank you so much. And like I said, if I would have known, I know you said it was a special show.
No,
but,
it has nothing to do with your show. This show has nothing to do with y'all show. Nothing to do with y'all show. I was just sitting back watching y'all show, and we good. We good. Ain't nothing.
Okay.
You made the show better, actually. So thank you. We had great time.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, stop, Fred. I fucking love Fred's show. Like, he just saying, like, go ahead.
I remember you always imitate me. You always imitate me.
Yeah. But, even when I was interviewing Yaki Lopez, I would look up to you, when you would do your interviews and stuff, how you're kind of straightforward, but you kind of like to break the ice a little bit, try and lure him in with kindness. Yeah.
Come get this piece of candy. Come on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I see that shit, Fred. Yeah.
But we just wanted to say thank you. Definitely thank you for coming in there and spending some time with us over there. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. It's all love, man. It's all love. We're a community.
She told me to do this. I'm drunk as fuck. So I don't really know what's going on. Like, hey, call Fred.
Appreciate y'all.
Let's call into a show. So I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, I tried to say that because, like I said, I wasn't sure if we kind of.
Y'all gravy.
I had to make.
What, Fred?
Yes.
What do you think about this Wilder and Ortiz fight?
He'll under eight. Wilder again. Under 8 rounds. Yeah.
Oh
under
no.
8. Under 8 rounds. I know you have it at 60-45. I just heard you on your show.
Yeah.
I'll say under 6.
Under 6? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Under 6? Oh, you got Ortiz fucked up.
Especially now that Ortiz is saying, he might be dirty and all that kind of stuff. Once you get it personal with Deontay Wilder, he means business. So I'm saying under 6.
Yeah, facts. Big facts.
But definitely, we didn't want to take too much of your time, but we just wanted to say hey. And your chat, we love you guys.
I'll see you Sunday.
God knows I will be on here drunk rambling.
I'll be in your show Sunday.
Oh yeah, I won't be as drunk. Yeah, we don't get as drunk as we do on Sunday.
I know. Y'all talk more boxing. Yeah.
Okay, Fred.
Okay.
Big Box said, hang up.
Hang up for Bev gets herself in trouble.
I know.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm not bad. You're the bad one, girl.
Yeah, she hiding it. She hiding it. She hiding. We going to the strip club when we get to Atlanta. Miss Boxing. We going to the strip club when we get to Atlanta. Just want you to know that.
Oh, we sure will.
Yeah, we
sure will.
Yeah, we doing that.
No, you ain't no innocent.
Nah.
You was not innocent.
I'm not innocent. I'm just old. That's all. I'll be 43 on Wednesday.
No. Oh, I'm old and innocent. Oh, it's beyond my years. No, it's not.
All right, Fred. We about to hang up. Y'all have a good night, and we gonna listen to the rest of the show.
Right,
you want me to hang up? Okay, babe.
All right, peace.
I'll hang up.
All right. I wanted them to get in trouble. Shit, I'm gonna let it go. Hey, yeah, feel free to call back in, man. I didn't get your call, but that's basically the truth, man. 636. Oh, I couldn't get it in, but hey, what's up? I didn't get it yet. Sorry about that. But go ahead.
Good.
What's popping?
Man, what's good, man? Hey, man. Hey, the energy on this show is popping tonight. You feel me?
It is. It's Friday. You know what I mean? It's Friday. And it's a shocker that I'm on. But man, I
True.
I need y'all more than y'all need me right now. I'm just gonna be real.
Hey, but everybody, man, hey, really support Fred, man, because he support us, bro. Like, y'all really need to, you know what I'm saying, support him with this Kelly Swanson thing, man. Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, there's strength in numbers. It ain't no different than any other type of thing. You feel me? And if we really get on code and get her ass up out of there, man, that'll really show the true testament of our strength as a community. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like we can do it because at the end of the day, it's us versus her. You understand what I'm saying? And she ain't that mighty. You feel me? Like, I just truly feel that we can get her up out of there.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely when it comes down to, I just don't like the way that she talks. To, you know what I'm saying, to the fighters, to the people around her. She's just very dishes. And I've seen it for a very long time. I kind of would tune her out. You understand what I'm saying? It's almost like you see something that's bad, but you just be like, oh, well, she ain't going to get booted anyway. So I would just kind of tune her ass out. But now knowing that there's somebody that actually, you know, pointed it out like yourself, just tiptoeing over traps, and eventually you're going to get your ass bit. You feel me? So I'm just glad that you are not the mouth type. You understand what I'm saying? So, but what I wanted to touch on and talk on is, like, when it comes to Charlo and Harrison, people saying, oh man, they cuss too much, or they saying nigga too much. Man, they just showing who they is. You know what I'm saying? They both confident. It's the rematch. So if you look in history of boxing with any rematch, it's always going to be more, you know what I'm saying? Like more vigor, more ferocity. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to have that element, because that's part of the fight game. So I hate when people be like, it's a gentleman's sport, be nice, be kind. Fuck that. At the end of the day, it's a fight. You know, the other man trying to hurt the other man, and that's just what it is. I truly feel that if Charlo can channel his anger the right way, and if you use that, because they both have piston-like jabs when it comes to the Charlos, like the Jermell and Jamal,
sure.
If they just use it properly, meaning Jermell, if he uses it properly in the right way and he doubles on it, and I'm talking about fast, not that little slow stuff where he was kind of doing in the first fight. He needs to have a commanding jab, assertive jab, and really practice range generalship with the jab. Just don't be swinging those left and right hooks, because Harrison knows how to throw those straight shots and get there first. And I think I remember hearing one of your podcasts talking about, even in the beginning of that fight, meaning the first fight, that he has to be first. And he did not display being first. Yes, he came forward, so he did show, you know what I'm saying, that he wanted to win, but he wasn't effective. At least to me, he wasn't effective. Because if he was effective, remember, have a black eye, bleeding from the nose, something would be visible. And he only had like a little bit of abrasions around his eyes after the fight. I mean, he put on his glasses and shit, but I just feel like Harrison pot shot it and counter punched him effectively. And a lot of people just didn't want to see it because of their fandom for the Charlos. And don't get me wrong, I'm a huge Charlo supporter. I think they are awesome for the sport. Great, they got the whole package, but you have to channel your anger in the ring. And that's just pretty much what it is. So who do you got as your final pick? Do you think Harrison going to edge it out, or do you think Charlo is actually going to make the proper adjustment and get the job done?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't either, man.
I don't know who's gonna win that fight, Ant. Like, for real. I try and do my best, and like I thought about it real hard yesterday, but I went back and forth. You know, you know, like
there's a guy at middleweight too. I wanted to touch on. I know this is a weird country to be, boxing out of, but Uruguay. This is a guy from Uruguay. Last name is Vigor or Victor or something like that. That motherfucker, man, long, tall, 6'2", got one hell of a hellacious uppercut. I just saw him on Showbox before I started tuning into your podcast, and that motherfucker can punch, man. I encourage all y'all to go look at the highlights either on Instagram or YouTube.
Showbox is on tonight?
Yeah, it's on. Yeah. It's on tonight on Showtime. It's really, really good. Like all the fights was really good.
Oh, I missed it. Damn.
You know. Oh, damn. You know what I'm saying? You'll probably be able to catch the either the reruns or the highlights. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Which don't Clarissa Shields fight coming up?
It just got January 10th. January 10th.
Okay, January 10th. Okay, cool.
January 10th.
Cool. There's one other fight I really wanted to talk about besides just Luis Ortiz and Wilder. We all know Wilder gonna handle his business. I truly think a healthy Wilder is a scary Wilder, and I feel like he's actually healthy this fight. So I don't know. I just don't see him getting caught. Like, really think about it. When he's at his best and he's healthy, and he's using that jab. I'm pretty sure for this rematch, they know it's very, very important to have location with the jab, because he saw when he ran up on Ortiz the wrong way in exchange, because Ortiz is a fearless motherfucker. We got to give Ortiz credit where it's that old. He ain't even old to me, but that seasoned motherfucker, that veteran motherfucker just know how to punch right in between when you punching.
Sure.
So I feel like to avoid that, Wilder has to use that long-ass jab. You know what I'm saying? Just to confuse Ortiz and keep him at bay and not risk getting hit with one of those counter punches. And it may end up, you know what I'm saying, him getting knocked out this time if he fuck up like that again. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he may not be that lucky. You understand what I'm saying? So I just really want Wilder to handle business and just get him out of there in 3 rounds. I think he can get him out in 3. What you think? You think he can?
Oh, he definitely can get him out in 3 rounds.
Yeah, just 3 rounds, man. I mean, just get him out, and shock the world, because people would really be shocked if he just hit him with one big shot like he did Dominic Brazil and knock him out. That'll go viral again. And I don't know. I just really want to see Ruiz versus. I don't even give a fuck about watching Joshua Wilder now. Like, my whole lust for that is gone. Like, I really want to see what Wilder can do with a really short, stocky motherfucker like Ruiz. You understand? Because it's a different element that he brings to the boxing game. Sure. Being short, fast hands, and all that. Wouldn't that be kind of interesting, or do you just think it just be a run over for Wilder?
No, it's going to be interesting. I had a fill out round. Maybe Wilder be a little bit more aggressive because he knocked him out, and he'll want to test Ortiz mindset. I think that too. If hopefully Wilder don't get a little reckless, you know what I mean? Because Wilder's gonna come out like strategically aggressive. You understand what I'm saying? Right. He's gonna want to get the guy out of there because Deontay Wilder today believes he's a superhero. I saw him spar last week. He's a superhero. For real. Like, he said that motherfucker. Yeah, he's a superhero, dog. Wilder's a superhero, dog. Like, he's a superhero. The man is special, dog. And I seen him just hit a switch. Boop, boop. Yeah. So, like, just, you know what I mean? So,
hey, who was the dude that sounded like Brian Glaze Gibbs that was from the DMV? That motherfucker wasn't playing, bro. Like, who was
that's
that
Corey
again?
Lee Boxing. Hey, Yanni, you in Vegas, right?
Man, that motherfucker don't be fucking around. And I was ready to square up with that shit funny as hell to me, man. But hey, you gotta handle business how you handle business. Last but not least, man, I really think if you talk with someone, like, you know what I'm saying, talk with Sam Watson and like really, really, really get, I think he has enough power to get Kelly Swanson up out of there. And not just that. You know what would be even more impressive? Because all these other outlets that are media, they're scared of the Wizard of Oz, meaning Al Heyman. I feel like you just a fearless motherfucker. Yeah, you give him his credit, but you never ever said, I'm scared of you, Al Heyman, like everybody else do. You willing to go that extra mile, and I feel like you could get that interview that nobody's ever got, and that's an Al Heyman interview. Do you know what that'll do for your credentials as a media, outlet, period? You know what I'm saying? I just really feel like we you know what I'm saying, we want to hear from him. You know what I'm saying? Just even if he gave you 5 minutes, you know, because maybe he don't want to talk very long. Just 5. I feel like you know how to drill questions so good. You know what I'm saying? Like you have your professionalism at such a, you know what I'm saying? Just at such a high level. I feel like you'll be able to get those questions up out of.
Okay, yeah. Shit, my connection. Shit, every time, dog. Okay, it's back. Okay, the connection came back. Okay, good. I'm like, it came back good. We had a scare. We had a scare. Right. I said connection. All right, get off my phone, dog. Get off my phone. All right, peace, dog. All right, peace. 334. Get off my phone, dog. Get off my phone. All right, peace, dog. All right. Hey, Yanni, you hold on one second. What's up, Reese? Right. Hey, Yanni, you in Vegas, right? Yanni the Beauty, you in Vegas? If you are, well, I'll be in Vegas next week. Be great to meet you. All right, go ahead, 334.
What up, Fred?
How you feel, man?
All right, man. Listen, I got a comment and a question, man.
Please.
Bob Arum said that he's trying to make a Inouye and Lomachenko. What do you think about that?
Ooh. What they gonna meet at 26?
I'm not sure.
If they gonna meet at 26, let it go. I don't care who wins that fight. Sure, make the fight. Make the fight. I don't care. I don't care, man. I don't care.
Yeah, he's a monster now.
I mean, yeah, he's good. No, Inouye is good, and he's a dog. Because we found out he fought with the same injury that Kell Brook quit on. He went 12. He went 12 rounds with the same injury that Kell Brook took a knee on. You know what I mean? So he deserves a lot of respect. You know, he deserves tons of respect.
What about that press conference with Charlo and Harris?
It was fun. He gave you everything. They gave you everything you wanted as a boxing fan, didn't they?
Well, I think that Harrison beat him in the conference.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
He got to him.
As black fight fans say, he's from the Midwest. You don't want to be debating with a guy from the Midwest.
All right, man. I won't take much of your time, man. I know people are calling.
All right, thank you, brother. Thank you for the call. Thank you for.
All right, man. Good night.
Thank you. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So Yanni the Beauty, man. Send me your DM me your contact. I'll shoot you a text Wednesday or Thursday when I get in, and it'll be a few of us. We can hang out. We can all go have lunch together and hang out. You know what I mean? And yeah, it'd be cool. And whoever else is in Vegas, you know, I mean, you in Vegas, Lauren Bevel, you know, we gonna hang out. Derek Bevel, you know, her brother, we gonna hang out too. So, be great to meet y'all. You know what I mean? So yeah, yeah, man. So that's where we're at. Yeah, man, it's gonna be a rough road. I pissed a lot of people off today. A lot of people off, but at the end of the day, Jay Good, P Money, Mike Hennigan, it's for the right reasons. It's for the right reasons. Thank you, Miss Box. And I'm gonna see you in Atlanta. I'm doing this for the right reasons. I know I am. It's in my heart. I just got a text. I'm gonna show you how. I'm gonna show you how angry people are. I'm gonna read you a text. 402. Hold on one second. Why you keep ripping Kelly, grouping Al with this black militant shit? These are texts I'm getting. You know what I mean? Like I'm not no black militant. I'm not no black militant. And I'm gonna do what's right. God, listen, I'll be honest with you. God didn't bless me. God didn't bless me to do it the white way and the black way. For the sake of this conversation, the white way and the black way, not to fight for us. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just not, you know what I mean? Like, I know I'm right. I 100% know I'm right. There is like you ever had, I was Fred. Did PBC take them credentials you dropped in the N-bomb after the Wilder visit? Nah, man. Nah, I don't know when they took it, man. They took it out. Well, oh. Let's see. Mike Coppinger called Lisa Milner a B.
Damn, nigga, you gonna let me
Oh,
say
my bad. I forgot you were on the phone, dog. Hey, what's up? I'm glad you said
fuck?
something. What's up, dog? How you? What's up, 402? What's up, man?
This Jay Cooley, man.
What's
Y'all,
up?
this Jay Cooley. I just want to say what up, nigga. What up to the chat? Keep doing what you're doing. You know what the hell you got to do. You quit having me on the goddamn hold that damn long. You can start preaching and forgot you got a nigga on the phone.
I forgot, dog. What's up? What's up, man? What's up, man? What's up, man?
Keep grinding.
What's up, man? That's all you wanted? I appreciate you, Jay. You know what I mean? I appreciate you waiting and staying. You know what I mean? What up, JJ? Good times anytime you need a favor. Good time. Hey, Jay, I told you that. I told you that they go, Fred, why do you upload the clip? No. We're going to save that for court. We ain't bringing that out. We're going to save that for court. Well, we saved that for court. No. We're going to save that for court. If we go to court, them videos coming out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And truth be told, let's draw a parallel to this. I'm fighting the same fight Al Heyman fight on different fronts. You know what I mean? When's the trial start? You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, how? Oh, I was talking about what's the man's name? Oh man, Mike Coppinger. Mike Coppinger called Lisa Milner a B word. Everybody heard him say it. Everybody heard Mike Coppinger call Lisa Milner a B word. Right? Everyone. I've never called anyone a B word. I've just disagreed with them and held my ground. I repeat, I've just disagreed with people and held my ground. Lisa Milner is like Kelly Swanson's like right-hand woman. So she is Kelly Swanson when Kelly Swanson is not there. You understand what I'm saying? I held my ground. I've never called anyone other than the one thing I don't do is disrespect women. Don't disrespect. I don't do it. Not on any level. I mean, privately when I'm hanging with my dudes and we chilling, we shooting the shit. Yeah, that's different. We having fun. We being niggas in the locker room. But you know what I mean? But in real life, I don't publicly disrespect women at all. I don't call them B words. I just don't do it. You know what I mean? And nothing happened to him. Nothing happened. Nothing happened to that man. Okay, what up, big dog? How you feel?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. I've been sitting back listening to this conversation and just kind of processing and thinking about this Kelly Swanson issue. The more I think about it, when you really look at the impact that what you guys have with the sport of boxing just through the YouTube platforms, and I really call these media platforms, because what we do is what we doing and what y'all are doing. I'm still small, but what a lot of you guys are doing, it kind of is in the competitive regions of what these major networks are doing. And where you sitting at right now is really a studio.
Oh, thank you.
It's really a studio, and that's the impact, the huge reach, the continuous growth that these platforms have. But when it comes to the content that really drives people into the sport, it ain't got nothing to do with what Kelly Swanson thinks she's holding people back from or what she's putting on. Mm-hmm. And the PBC may have to start thinking about that. Mm-hmm. What do we have here? What do we have her here for? Mm-hmm. Because she hasn't made any impact. You're just really giving this lady a check. Now this lady is pulling away from folks who can have a huge impact on their events, mm-hmm. draw a huge clamoring to this event. And now this woman is taking these personal issues of keeping folks away who can make the PBC a more viable force within the sport of boxing. Mm-hmm. And that's where she's effing up. And that's what will ultimately cost her is her trying to take out personal vendettas.
Yeah.
But I don't even think that the real trip is even going at her. It's just outdoing her.
Yeah.
And that's really what you can press her on. Out doing it. All your great interviews, it ain't had nothing to do with them damn press conferences. I don't think nobody's gotten any great material out of a Kelly Swanson press conference. So she's really fooling herself. She can play her little whole games, but it comes out of nothing from that. And those who were cowards and speaking about coming off as a black militant and all that, and I'm pretty sure it's black folks doing that. You're gonna die a coward. And that's basically what it comes down to. You're not having a heart to be a man, to stand up. You're bending over for a check, or what you think is giving you exposure to get a check. You're gonna forever be a hoe. How can you sit in front of your kids and feel comfortable with yourself? You send text messages and stuff. Yeah, people may look at Fred's approach to this thing being unconventional, but hell, sometimes statements got to be stated. And people always come with, well, this is an appropriate time. Well, when is the goddamn time? And that's what people have to move to the side from. But what Kelly Swanson does is it's almost faded out like printed articles. She's a thing of the past. She has no real effect or real reach when it comes to the sport of boxing.
Facts.
Now she can do a good job and start giving the appropriate people access to this game and stop being homemade and playing with the little female white privilege. But yeah, that's all I got with that one, Fred. But keep mashing it. The PBC, y'all listening. Y'all need to fix that situation.
You should see my emails. They listening. They're listening, dog. They're listening right now. Now.
So I want to.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, it's your call. Go ahead.
So I want to say this to the PBC, Kelly Swanson, their people. Y'all need to set up a meeting, have these two sit in the room, work out their differences, work out the confrontations, and get this back to where it needs to be. Because what you doing, it can't be done without folks in YouTube. And that's just the way it is. ESPN and them do nothing for this damn sport but put cameras on this shit. And that's about it. But that's all I got, Fred. I'm going to sit back, listen. Y'all should continue to show the support. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And stop being cowards. Sometimes you got to put up these fights. Everything ain't a war. I'm going to tune back, let everybody else call in. Good shit, Fred. Salute to everybody in the chat, too.
404, what's up?
Fred, what's happening, man? It's two left hooks, man.
Hey, how you feel, man? How you feel?
Check that, bro. Don't forget when you come to Atlanta, we're going to Club Blaze, bro.
Okay. I'll be there on the 26th.
I just want to say this though, right? I ain't never heard an interview from Al Heyman, never, none of that shit. But you say he a very smart businessman, right? For real, man. Any smart businessman, no, he ain't gonna let nothing affect his bottom line, right?
Yeah.
Right. So this Kelly Swanson bitch or whoever, man. This bitch, man, doing all this racist shit, not letting none of the LDBC into the motherfucker, get no credentials, man. The DBC hold PBC up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
The DBC hold the PBC up, man. Y'all carry the PBC.
We carry them.
I'm an average boxing fan, but I wouldn't give a fuck about the PBC or none of these other fucking boxing things if I didn't hear y'all all the time big up on the PBC saying how they behind helping black fighters or what have you. But then to have the face of them, you know, this lady being fucking racist and not letting fucking the LDBC no credentials for them. Man, like this shit running boxing, bro. She better wake the fuck up. If Al Heyman a smart businessman like y'all say he is, man, we probably won't be seeing her too much longer, bro.
Now she gotta go.
Okay, that's all I gotta say, man. Take it easy, bro.
I appreciate you.
All right.
Appreciate it. I'm gonna tell you how divisive she is.
Yeah.
Blue Blood. Oh, you can hang up because you can hear on the call. You don't have to hold the phone.
Right.
I appreciate you. Blue Blood has said this story publicly, so I'm gonna repeat it because he said it on his live one time, if I'm not mistaken. He was in Dallas. No lie. This is verbatim in Dallas. Talking to Deontay Wilder and his right-hand man, Chris. Kelly Swanson told him he got to go. Deontay Wilder says he's with me. He got to go. Deontay Wilder says, no, he's with me. He's all right. He got to go. He got to get out. I'm like, what the? I mean, It's just asinine. I mean, it's just listen, how much more can we take? How much more can we take? How much more we got to take? And I repeat, I don't want, it's not for me to get my credentials back. Because if I wanted to get my credentials back, all I had to do was kiss Kelly. Hey, what's up?
Hey, peace, Fred. How you doing, man?
Hey, how you feel, bro? What's up?
Chilling, man. It's Elf Alpha from New York, man.
Hey.
Haven't called in a while. I've always been listening, sometimes sporadically, man. But I'm calling about the Kelly Swanson situation.
Sure.
And I remember one of the times that I did call in. I'm not sure if you recall, but I actually tried to get verification from you if she was the person at the presser for that broke up the situation with Kareem Garcia and with Kareem Mayfield and Danny Garcia. But so I mean, she's been a thorn, she's sort of a thorn at your side or whatever have you. Like I know you don't fuck with her like that. And I'm pretty sure PBC is aware of that situation, man. But I think to a degree, man, the consumers of the new media and the content makers of the new media are complicit in all this too, man. And to a degree, PBC could do no wrong, and Al Heyman could do no wrong. Yo, Al Heyman, you don't know what the fuck Al Heyman does. He don't give no commentary, or you don't know what his voice sounds like. And not that we need it, but a lot of times, and I've seen this happen recently, is that anything that comes out of the PBC camp, we're kind of painting it in a favorable light, and it's sort of like minorities giving up their votes to fucking Democrats. They ain't doing shit for you. So because they know you're gonna come back. They know who they have on their side and who they can't piss off, or who's always gonna be around. And it shouldn't be that way. The people that are serving us at the moment, and so long as they're serving us, then we big them up. If they're shitting on us, they're shitting on us, man. This Kelly Swanson, when we spoke last, you kind of painted the picture for me, and which is that it was an outside agency that she works for that's hired by the PBC.
Yeah, it's
that's the easiest person to cut up. That would be you a super in one of your buildings doing a shitty job. You would know about that shit instantly. One and two, how long he wouldn't last till this weekend.
The same way they did me. He's an outside contractor. We don't need him. He's disposable. That's what they did to me.
Absolutely.
And I didn't take it. Man, go ahead. Continue your call.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I
no, you saw you. It's your call.
I'm sorry.
No, I could talk in between calls. Go ahead. It's your call.
Yeah, but what's happening here? I think a lot of it. It's it's a big problem that we do prop up a certain elements when they're not doing things for us immediately. And I don't think PBC does much more than the other outfits as far as giving us the customers great fights. Sure, I want a promotional effort to look out for the safety of boxers and for the boxers to get paid. Especially when it comes to the brothers. I'm with that. I'm 100% with that. But at the end of the day, us, we're customers, and a lot of times these boxers that fuck with the PBC treat the new media like customers too, man. Honestly, Fred, what you said in your last video, it's I've wanted to that's not bullshitting as far as you making more bread than a lot of these dudes, even the ones that do fight on Fox. These dudes ain't caking it like that, man. They're shitting out there at all times. As far these dudes should have more relationships on a one-on-one basis that are not the top dogs, but a Tank Davis type or Jamal Charlo or D Charlos. These dudes should have great relationships. And from what you hear behind the scenes, these dudes are hurt. They shit on dudes within the new media. It shouldn't be none of that.
I'm gonna ask them to step
that
up.
Story that Corey Lee was. Pardon me. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just echoing what you're saying. Please continue.
No. I want to hear what you're saying though.
No, thank you. I said I'm going to ask their opinion. I'm going to ask them. I'm going to ask them in order for you to be a great fighter, the people that protect and serve you are being disrespected by Kelly Swanson. Jamal Charlo, Tank Davis, Errol Spence, Sean Porter, Deontay Wilder, Caleb Plant. The list goes on and on. Everyone who is wants to be cool in the sport of boxing, who want Devin Haney, who wants their name to be in the bright lights, gotta go through. You gotta go through the YouTube gamut. I'm telling you, dog. I've seen it with my own eyes. There are only 4 stars in boxing right now: Errol Spence, Deontay Wilder, Canelo, and shit. Who else? Like I don't know who another star is, but 2 of those 3 stars, the LDBC and new media pushed the hell out of them. And it's not by accident, because there's another guy that's 25-0 right now. There's another guy 27-0 right now that's not popping like Errol Spence.
Mm-hmm.
That's not popping like Deontay Wilder. Remember,
as far as propping fighters up, like that was not possible 5 years ago or 10 years ago. You know, like, and like this is an engine, like, you know, it's a machine. But you know, so long as like we cave in, like to or like paint with the golden brush, like some of these like moves that these dudes do, like, you know, where they don't work for us specifically, like the new media, LDBC, whatever have you. You know, I mean, like they kind of get away with it. I mean, like we one interview of yours broke Eddie Hearn down in this country.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like and he sort of pivoted, like, as far as like his treatment of like new media.
Didn't it change? Didn't it change? Yes, didn't it change?
Yeah, bro, and that took like 10 minutes.
And Blue Blood,
like the dude was like running.
And Blue Blood can do whatever he wants at the Zone now. I don't cover the Zone. I don't even listen. People say, Fred, why you don't? I don't even apply for credentials at the Zone. I've never been denied from the Zone. I just don't apply. I don't need to, because I want. Listen, I'm being honest. When Top Rank took my credentials and then gave it back, and then I got a call and I said, you know what, I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? And so I said, you know what, I don't need a credential. I know what hotel you're in. I know where you stay. I have people in the media that tells me everything I need to know. 2, when I was going through it, with PBC. You know why I was going through it with PBC? Because of another writer. Not because, I mean, in addition to me standing up to Kelly Swanson, because I disagreed with a writer and he tried to fight me. Keith Eidick tried to fight me, and I stood my ground and put my hands behind my back because I didn't want to be perceived as a threat in front of 200 people. So I put my hand behind my back and I says, I'm not going anywhere. I said,
damn, I didn't know that story. That's pretty juicy, bro. Like, why didn't you drop that before?
I did. I've told it before. We didn't have you missing some videos, man. And I said,
yeah, I know I'm lacking.
I said, we can have this conversation out here later. He said, you know who I am? I'll beat your ass. And I said, oh yeah. Oh, so I put my hands behind my back, and you can see everyone running. Oh, Fred and Keith Eidick is getting into a fight. He came and approached me. I have the right to say what I want to say on my platform. The same way that Golden Boy can call Al Heyman Hitler and PBC ain't nothing. The same way Bob Arum can say Al Heyman don't exist and they still get credentials and sit in the first row. I have the right to say what I want on my platform. You understand what I'm saying? And that is
I mean, and could you picture like somebody like or like her in her situation, like telling a Jewish writer, like, we don't do Jewish stories, you know, we don't want to hear Jewish stories, like, yo, that would be national news, bro. Like, and we control boxing, like, as far as propping up our stars, 50% of the top earning stars.
Tim Smith heard her say it. No, Tim Smith heard her say it to me. Heard her tell her that to me. Tim Smith is standing right there. Gary Russell is standing right here. Tim Smith is standing right here. Kelly, it's like, you know how you do a face-off in boxing? Tim Smith is the referee, and I'm in the red corner, she's in the blue corner. And we're about to touch gloves. That's how close we are. Tim Smith is listening to the whole thing. He heard the whole conversation. He saw her put her hand basically on my nose, pointing and jabbing at me for like 30 to 45 seconds. He was right there.
Damn, 30 to 45 seconds.
Yes, and I couldn't do nothing. I can't put myself in a compromising position in that.
Nah, but she's a woman too, though. I mean,
she's a woman. I'm in her house. She's empowered in the boxing format. And I would never put my hand on a woman. I don't even raise my voice at a woman in public because I'm the fool. You get what I'm saying? I'm the man that has testosterone. You understand what I'm saying? I can disagree with a woman, but I would never yell at a woman publicly. I intentionally talked to Kelly. I intentionally that day talked to Kelly with a smile because I didn't want to be perceived as an angry black man.
Nah,
it was in front of the scale. It was to the right of the scale at the reason why I'm telling this, because just in case I gotta retell these stories for the court. It was it was to the right of the scale in front of the stage for the Keith Thurman what's that fight? Keith Thurman Josito Lopez fight. I ain't lying. All this is facts, true. Not making this stuff up. Tim Smith stood there and watched her. And I'm the victim. I've never called Kelly.
I mean, I want to see. I'm extremely interested in how this stuff plays out. I hope that
something has to happen because it's gonna spread like wildfire. Because
I hope it does. I mean, because a lot of times these things happen, and then we change the conversation to boxing. When this kind of affects us in a direct fashion, and it has, and we shouldn't change the conversations to a casual one. Such as boxing. Boxing is secondary in this specific issue that's happening. But I don't want to hog up the jack either, though, man. If you don't mind, I have one more question. I'm sorry, Chris. Do you think there was something that spurred this instance, with her now, as far as or with them now, as far as denying your credentials, something that happened recently?
No, I haven't had credentials with PBC. My last fight I covered with the credential was Keith Thurman, July. I don't need.
So you were applying for credentials?
No, I haven't applied for a credential since July.
Oh, I see.
No, but what I'm saying is, it's not for my credential anymore. I can do my job without a credential. I don't need a credential. This is for Blue Blood's son. This is for my son. This is for your son, your daughter, your niece, your sister, your wife. Man, it's bigger than me. This is bigger than Nino Brown. You know what I mean? It's bigger than me at this point. You know what I mean? And
before I dip off, man, my bad. I know you in the middle.
For the last time,
you mind if I give a shout out to another channel and one of my a fighter that I'm cool with.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Michael Johnson, Boxing Talk and More, Reggie Owens. Subscribe to Reggie Owens, Michael Johnson, Boxing Talk and More, and check for my man Salim, the Bad Dream, Kelly, fighting out of Jersey. He's one of Tank Davis's sparring partners as well.
Okay, good
kid. On the come up, but and support Fred, man. Whether you agree with him or not, man. Some of y'all are gonna be within the same position, and a lot of these people that cover boxing are asked, bro. They give these vanilla questions. I mean, I don't want to hear a lot of this shit no more. As far as the coverage goes, it sucks. Unless there's people like Fred and people that are on the fringes, that have just as much subscribers as these kiss ass media outlets and channels. I don't want to hear these people cover boxing no more. It's ass. It's weak. They're old. They operate like relics. I don't want to hear none of that stuff no more. Support my man Fred. I hope your family's doing well as well, Fred.
Likewise.
And I'm break out with that, bro.
Appreciate you.
And I'll keep listening too.
All right.
Peace.
Thank you. Thank you for keep listening. So yeah, man, that's the and so like I said, I'm being real genuine. I'm being real genuine. People say, and the obvious question is, damn. What's up, 708?
What's the word, Fred?
Everything. What's popping?
Man, doing good, man. Oh yeah, man. So I want to first I want to say, man. So you gonna so if you gonna boycott, if you gonna take Kelly Swanson to court, I'm with you 100%, man.
All right.
We gotta get racist motherfuckers out of here, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay. Now, okay. So I wanted to get your thoughts on Chavez Jr. getting suspended for not wanting to take the drug test, and Eddie Hearn basically still trying to get the fight. I want your thoughts on that. And what are 3 fights that you think are the path for Jaron Boots Ennis to get a title shot? And what chance would you like to see him go up against?
To answer your first question, I think Eddie Hearn wants to win by any means necessary. I think the zone is slightly desperate. I think the zone is trying to find a way to find a sliver of hope. You understand what I'm saying? Where they can possibly have some treadway in America. I think America is slipping through their grasp, and they're on borrowed time. Right, the zone is on borrowed time. It's just blatant obvious. You ain't made no money. You're on blatant, and you haven't had any traction. It's like no one is wanting to go to the zone. You know what I mean? They haven't made such a splash that inspires Deontay Wilder to consider them. Adrian Broner. The list goes on and on. You know what I mean? So I think they're in a desperate situation. You know what I mean? It's like when your girl tells you to leave and then she calls you back and says, don't leave. You never had that experience before, but that's typically what happens. Right. You know what I mean? but 2, that's a great question with Jaron Boots Ennis. The first one will be Luis Collazo. Second one would be Andre Berto. And the third one would be the championship. I don't know which belt he would go for, but those 2.
I like to see him go up against Terrence Crawford, to be honest. I think he gives Terrence Crawford a run for his money.
He'll be well seasoned by then if he goes that route. Maybe a Chris Van Heerden, you know what I mean? Somewhere in there.
Yeah, definitely him. Yeah. Because, that'd be a perfect fight for him.
We'll see. Remember, 12 rounds is 12 rounds, man. You know what I mean? Like 12 rounds against a guy who's supposedly better than you. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing like it, dog. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but Jaron Ennis, he can do everything. Like, I feel like he can do a lot. Like, we ain't seen the best of him yet. Like, you feel me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he can do a lot. He can do a lot, but he still got to get there, though. Like, fighting Triple B for 12 rounds is a tough fight. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've questioned his proof of concept, but what I've seen, I don't question. I've never seen him against an A-level competition, but the reality is, I think he's that good. I'm not. He hasn't proven it, but I would lean more towards that he is. But I still need to see it in terms of Triple B. You know what I mean?
Oh, so yeah, I see what you mean.
So yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be listening to chat.
I appreciate you, man. Go outside tomorrow.
I did. I went outside today.
Okay, good. You come back with something?
I mean, well, I came back with a solution, man. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like best route for me is to try to. You heard me?
No. What'd you say? The best route for you is what?
It's to go for Mexican women.
Don't say that, dog. Don't say that, man.
I believe that though, for real.
You just in the drought.
Listen, I'm not saying that I don't love the sisters, bro. I love the sisters. Of course, I love the sisters, man. But the Mexican women, like, I feel like I have a better chance. I have a better chance getting them.
It's never them, it's you. I don't care who the woman is. It's never them, it's you. Always remember that. It's not them.
Okay.
It's not them. Because the same way you walk up the stairs, the same way she walks up the stairs, one step at a time. That's it.
Okay.
The same things that'll make you laugh, the same things that'll make her laugh. You know what I mean? It's real simple. You know what I mean? Take it back, take it back down to first grade, man. You know what I mean? Hey, how you doing? What it do? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean, so take it back to the basics, dog. You know what I mean? You out there doing somersaults and shit, man, getting desperate. You working too hard. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I appreciate.
Well, I'm listening to chat, Fred.
Right. Appreciate you, King.
All right.
All right, peace. Yeah, man. Every woman in the world wants forehead kisses. For real. I'm just being 100. No doubt about it. 234, what's up?
Hey, Fred, man, what took you so fucking long?
For what? Took me so long for what?
Man, to get to this point. That's one thing. I all this time, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know the exact time I've been following your page, but I know it's been a grip because I can remember certain fights and stuff a couple years ago. But like over this last year and a half, I think shit, you didn't damn near become a daily part of my life.
Oh, I
so the one gripe that I've had with you though is I'm like, yo, I understand all the support and stuff. Me myself, pro PBC, pro Heyman, but I did notice from like when you used to speak on your experiences and stuff, I'm like, damn, for all the relationships Fred got, it don't really seem like he got enough cover. Like it seemed like Fred just like out there and niggas don't really fuck with him like that. And so to see like how everything's kind of manifested itself I seen your video earlier today, I was like, damn, man, Fred finally then had enough.
Yeah.
But one thing I'm happy about, and I hope that it parlays itself into cause now, is your relationships with Gary Russell and Deontay Wilder, because I feel like in boxing, you know how like before this whole like China thing and everything, one of the things that people used to promote LeBron over Michael Jordan about was LeBron wasn't scared to be vocal in regard to black issues and things of that nature. And I think in boxing, like fighters are aware of everything, but people like you, like look how Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia, all the numbers that they did in Texas, man, Errol Spence, those wasn't like white people filling them seats. Those was black people that came out to support him. Like, black people have made him a star, have made Deontay Wilder a star. And that's largely because of the things that you guys do. And I think like you were mentioning the Charlos, Tank, Broner, I hope that these guys are paying attention to what's helping their momentum, what's making them the wave. Because if they are, then they should care about stuff like this happening to, not only you, it happens to a lot of other black YouTube media, and we see it all the time. So in conclusion, man, I just hope that the fighters care about this stuff, because you guys definitely contribute to their success. I know that I definitely started following Earl a lot stronger when I seen you guys speaking about him so much. And also, I hope that, Gary gets a fight, because I know if Gary gets a fight, man, I know Gary's true to you. I know, your platform. I know you'll get a chance to really bring this to the forefront. And I don't think, no matter what pressure might be put on him by powers to be, I don't think Deontay Wilder will act any different either. So I appreciate you having access to those guys, and I wish you the best, man. I'm happy you finally got to this point.
Oh, you happy I got to this point? I appreciate that.
I don't like sucker shit, Fred, and I don't like seeing somebody. I feel like it's like a Jada Kiss. Jada Kiss line in the song. Real quick before I get off, he says, "One hand wash the other, both hands wash the face."
Yeah.
And I don't feel like that was being given to you.
It wasn't at all.
And that shit just always rubbed me the wrong way. I ain't gonna lie to you, Fred. Sometimes I used to call you a sucker, because I'm like, man, why Fred being a sucker right now? Because you stay true, you stay 10 toes down. And I just think that you had too much patience with the situation. But now that you're at this point, I'm gonna support you full-fledged, man. That's all. I'm gonna get off this line.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, later.
Yep. And the funny thing is, that's the conversation I had. How come I don't have no cover? I'm going into Baghdad by myself to get Saddam Hussein fighting America's war, and I ain't got no infantry following behind me. It's the craziest thing ever. I fight. Damn, dog. Everything that you know what? Think about this. It just hit me right now. My great interviews. Hold on 1 second, 206. My great interviews has been for the sport of boxing. It hasn't been because Fred, for selfish reasons, wanted to accomplish. I just thought about it right now. That Eddie Hearn trip wasn't for me. It was for the sport of boxing. Why are you letting the man go in there knowing he took steroids? What's up, 206?
How you doing, brother?
Hey, how you feel?
All right, man. I had, the topic that you was on. I kind of just got in the middle on there.
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to, the trail boxing talk, and I heard about the situation and stuff. And I'd be seeing you in Blue Blood and Ego. You guys work that y'all put in, and man, I was, that shit pissed me off, man. I was mad, man. You know what I'm saying? So just keep up the good work. But they did, do some sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? That was you guys is the channels that I watch and stuff. And for when I heard it, I'm like, what the hell? And then I see it, I'm like, oh man. But yeah, just want to let you know, keep up the good work. On a funny little tale though, note, I was sitting out randomly. I'm in Seattle, right? So
I just saw it.
I'm randomly we're sitting out in front of this little bar. Me and my dude were sitting there talking shit. A kid walked by, and I always be joking and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I tell the little youngster, I say, "You over there looking like David Benavidez," and the little motherfucker said, "I am David Benavidez." I was like, "Man,
are you serious?"
I talked to him and stuff.
He's from. He lives in Seattle on the water. He lives in Seattle on the water.
Yeah, I asked him. He's training at the gym. I was gonna take my son at the Azteca.
Yeah,
but there's another gym right there. But
that's funny as hell.
Anyway, I got the. Yeah, it was kind of ironic. So I took a few pictures with him. I had to ask a few questions. I said, "What's up with the Charlo fight?" He was like, "Man, we trying to get it done. We're talking about getting it done." Wow. You know what I'm saying? I asked him about he wants the Canelo fight too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, it was a small world right there. It was funny because I was with my partners and they don't watch boxing like that, so they won't know the kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, keep up the good work, man. It is what it is. It's, it's kind of like, a speed bump or when you're driving down the road, I know you got a nice car. You hit that little ditch in the road, whatever, and boom, you be damn. You know what I'm saying? So just keep up the good work, brother.
Appreciate you.
That's my time.
All the time.
All right, one.
Yeah, that's someone from PBC texting me now. So, but yeah, man, it's just I'm gonna need y'all, man. Like retweets and posting, and you know what I mean. Like we gotta fight, man. I'm gonna take the bullets. I'm gonna take the bullets, man. And I just want to be clear. You know what I mean? I ain't doing this to be a promoter. I'm not doing this to be the right hand of boxing. I have no desire to be that. Just to substantiate that point, every movie I've ever done, I've never been in it. I've never desired to be in front of a camera. Never wanted to be famous. Always wanted to make a difference. And I repeat, this ain't so Fred can get his credentials. I just want to consistently reiterate that, because people gonna try and change the narrative. This is for tomorrow. This is for 2 years from now. This is for 4 years from now, when media members can go in the media room and be judged on their merit, not because of their color of their skin and or who they hang out with. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, Blue Blood gets more hits than Dan Raphael. I'm gonna repeat that. Blue Blood gets more hits than Dan Raphael. I know it. No one goes to ESPN and reads the articles. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a stone cold truth. You know what I mean? And that's what it is, man. And man, we've been disrespected for so long. Oh shit. Come on, come back. Okay, it came back. Oh shit, we doing good now. It was unsteady and it came back. You know what I mean? So but yeah, man, I just I'm committed to it. I'll just say that. I'm committed to see it through. And I already know They gonna come after me. I already know. They got more money than me. They more powerful than me. They gonna come after me somehow, some way. I don't know how. They just gonna do it. It's a big conglomerate, and they say maybe they'll call me tomorrow and say, "Fred, shut it down," but something has to change. Something has to change, and that's it. And I'm not gonna keep y'all out the loop neither. I'm not gonna do it. And this ain't no move because people go say, I don't want a credential from the zone. I don't want a credential from Top Rank. This ain't no leverage move by Frederick Hawthorne on any level. I just want that to be clear. This ain't no leverage move. I'm not using y'all to get somewhere else in boxing. Nah, no desire. No desire at all. You know what I mean? But if they take everything from me and want me to be quiet, that means they're doing the same thing to someone else. And that's the truth. That's the stone cold truth. And it's just what I believe, man. I know my heart's in the right place. I know my heart's in the right place. I can honestly say, outside of my outside of the things that I need to have in life and a little bubble outside of it, I've been rather selfless in my late 30s and early 40s. Like in terms of community building, in terms of wanting our universe to be in a better place. You know what I mean? I hope to God that we make a difference, man. I hope that this YouTube community can make a difference. And I'm leaning on us to do it. You know what I mean? So in your silent moments and you ain't got nothing to post on Instagram, tag PBC, tag Kelly Swanson, tag Tim Smith. You know what I mean? And let them hear your voice. Next Thursday, nothing's going on. Thanksgiving. You in between your second and third serving of mac and cheese, and you know what I mean? Tag them. Send them a tweet. You know what I mean? Because it was real cool. You know it was cool? When we protected PBC about those emails. We were in the right. We were in the right. Banana pudding, yeah. You know what I mean? And I've always, in terms of boxing, fought for what's right. I don't think I've ever done it for selfish reasons because I've never asked, and people say, hi, I've never asked for a job from anyone. I've never went up to a promoter and asked for a job. Never. Ever in my life. Never. I've turned down interviews. Nah, I don't want it. I'm cool. I want to be traveling on someone else's dime. I got to leave every weekend. I want that to be my choice. You know what I mean? So, and that's where I stand on this, man. And I just want to make this clear. Hopefully Earl was at the Wilder fight. Hopefully Earl gives me an interview. You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll see. I'll be there. You know what I mean? I'm buying my own ticket. I'm not asking nobody for nothing. No, I'm not. And it's okay. You know what I mean? I got my circle of friends. We gonna hang out and have a great time, and that's gonna be it. We the Trill Bill said it best. We the one. And it's gonna be some people that's gonna stand out and speak for me. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be some people that's not. But at the end of the day, I gotta stand. Hey, what's up, Mr. Vegas? Yeah. I missed you when I was only there 24 hours. I was there 3 weeks ago. But yeah, man, that's what it is, man. And we'll see. I'm definitely gonna keep y'all abreast as to how it goes. And the first step of action I wanted to do. Oh man, I'm not gonna announce it. I'm just gonna do it. And and y'all gonna see it. All right. We gonna get it done. All right. And I'm just not gonna announce it because it's 287 people in here, so that means it's about 1,500 people in here right now, something like that, traveling through, coming in, coming out, maybe 1.7. Yeah, 1.7 thousand. Yeah. Y'all gonna see it. And I got a plan. And we gonna see it through. And that's what I believe, man. And I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? What up, DJ? You know what I mean? You got yeah, man. Are you bragging? Yeah, man. So we gonna get it done, man. We gonna get it done. This gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight. Oh man. Yeah, man. Why y'all not calling in? Y'all can call in now. That's my monologue for the night. I'm exhausted too. You know what I mean? I've been getting all these hate texts from black people all day. How can you do this? Man, you just ruining it. I says, man, I tried to be nice. I tried to be nice for 11 months, man. I tried to let it smooth over. It ain't gonna work. Because she's in power. She has the power to silence the next Fred. You know what I mean? And I hope and pray. I'm going to individually call every media outlet that I know, every ally that I know, and I'm going to ask them to do a video, do an article. You know what I mean? And if they choose to do it, they choose to do it. If I'm not going to hold it against them, I'm going to keep on fighting. And we're going to go from there. 5-3, what's up?
Hey, what's poppin', Fred? How you doing, man?
Hey, good. What's poppin'?
Doing good, man. Yo, man, I gotta say, I applaud you for taking a stand like that, bro. Like that could have been easy to do. I'm curious, man. Did you hit up fighters before that though? Like people that you got real relationships with that you know this could be like somewhat of a conflict of interest. Did you warn people like, yo, I'm about to go in. Hopefully you got my back afterwards, or you just jump off the ledge with all by yourself? Like,
I did. No. They know. They know. Mind you, this has been brewing like busting at the seams for 11 months. Prior to this year, it's been kind of covert. We've been arguing, debating, disagreeing. But January, it got real public. It got real public. You know what I mean? And you've heard snickers and people saying this, you've heard people saying that. And that's and I've told you guys the truth. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I don't need to get invited to a party to get in the party. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna find a way. I know the security guard needs an extra $100. You know what I mean? I know he needs an extra 50. You know what I mean? I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna know somebody walking in. You know what I mean? We're gonna work it out.
And we respect that. You know what I'm saying? But so man, tell me this, man. Just so I understand. And look, your character seems like it's 100. You know what I mean? And that's why you got so many people to rock with you. But was this?
Thanks, Jay.
I know you said you don't want a
that,
credential.
Man. Thank you, Jay. Good. Go ahead.
I know you said you're not looking for a credential, right?
I'm not.
But was it the credential that sets you off the ledge, or is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, or is it just
you know what it was?
Overall?
I'm gonna tell you what it was. That sent me to highest of festivities. What that nigga Martin say? I'm gonna tell you what pissed me off. I'm interviewing Jose Benavidez Sr. because I conceded. I was very open and honest with it on my YouTube channel. Hey, I don't have a credential. I'm just gonna go and renegade everything. Hey, it is what it is. I'm not mad. I'm not sad because I went through college with never ever buying a book in college. I went through college and never only writing 10% of my papers. You get what I'm saying? So I know how to get shit done. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Sometimes I had to kiss and tell with a big girl. You know what I mean? But I got it done. You know what I mean? So,
all you really gotta know is where the hotel is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is I'm interviewing Jose Benavidez Sr. Oh, I'm literally interviewing Jose Benavidez Sr. And she tells me, no, she doesn't tell me. She tells the security guard, can you go tell them to break up the interview? Mind you, we're in the middle of the seats. Has no bearing on her. No bearing on her. We're not in the media area or nothing. And I'm looking at her talk to the security guard, and this big, strong black man comes over. I mean, he doesn't know what's going on. He's just doing his job. You get not doing his job, but he doesn't know what Kelly and I are, the confrontation that Kelly and I have had, or the history. So he's just doing his job. He don't know the, and I'm sitting there like, damn, this is a shame. This is literally a shame because I conceded. I literally conceded that, hey, okay, I don't need your credential. I'm not asking to go in your meeting room ever again. When I say I have everybody's phone number, I have access to everybody's phone number, I have access to everybody's phone number. I may not have it on me, but I can make one phone call and get anybody's number I want in boxing. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so the point I'm making is when she did that, I says, it's no way.
You said the hell with all this.
It's no way. It's no way. It's no way.
Dang.
And when I saw her yesterday, I said, I can't do this because there's another Frederick Hawthorne in senior year in high school right now. And he's going to apply to be a part of a media member or create a YouTube or an Instagram outlet. And he's going to want to have the same access that a Dan Raphael and a Keith Idec has. And he's not going to be able to do it because of the color of his skin. And that's simply what it is. It's the color of his skin.
But I'm curious, and I'm not saying that listen, I'd be a fool to act like that ain't got nothing to do with it because, we know the history, right? It's true. We know reality. Like, it's the history. We see what's still going on with us today, right? But do you feel like it stops at that? Like, what is it, would you say, if you're being objective, like, what financial interest, if any, do you feel like they think is at jeopardy if you in there in your bag doing what you do so well and what we all tune in for? You know what I'm saying? Like, or what interest? Maybe it's not financial. Or like, what is it about it that you feel like?
What is it about? What is it about me?
Yeah, they're like, why would they be saying like, yo, don't talk to Fred? Like what is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess what is their interest in? Is it just personal because they don't like you, or is it like, yo?
It's personal with Kelly. It's personal with Kelly.
Okay.
I never cared.
Okay.
I never cared. Never cared because I try not to talk. Honestly, I'm very cautious with my energy. I'm very cautious because it's exhausting. You guys can tell in my voice tonight, I'm exhausted, right? I've been dealing with texts all day. People saying, Fred, black people texting me. Black people texting me all day. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah. Black people. Yeah. Black people. I'm like, what are you doing?
Well, because you're going against the grain, bro. Yeah, like, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? So I think it's personal with her, and it's the big picture for me at this point. Because if it was personal, I know how to. I can never let it get personal with me and Kelly. I can't, and it's not personal. Because if it was personal, I would have responded in a different manner by now. I've had 11 months to respond, and I've bitten my tongue. I've sat on my hands, and I can't allow it. See, the irony about this thing is, she was just looking for me to go away. She typically when you take a media member's credentials, they complain to other media members, but they don't come back. They beg to come back. I've never begged to come back. Never begged.
You already got a relationship with the fighters anyway.
I know that. I know that. I know that. I know that. And
you know what I'm saying?
see, and the catch is they gonna tell them not to interview with me, but they interview with Dan Raphael.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? They interview with Steve Kim. They interview with Keith Iding. You understand what I'm saying?
I mean,
oh, Fred is crazy.
I mean,
how is Fred crazy when Dan Raphael hasn't liked you in 10 years?
That's the system,
on,
man. Like that, you know. That's all bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping people's character will really shine through. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, it would be a sad thing to see if, you know, I don't know, certain fighters. I'm not even gonna put no names out because I don't even want to put that in the atmosphere. But if fighters that really been rocking with you tough, or that you really supported over the past, you know, couple years, if they start acting funny style because they don't want to mess up potentially their financial situation or their relationships with certain people, you know, that'd be a sad day. I mean, if something like that, I mean, you have to know that's a possibility. You know what I mean?
Oh,
and
listen,
if it is, yeah,
I'm not offended by no one supporting me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not
disappointed
because they're not really because them not supporting me is a reflection on them. Because I'm not doing this for me. If I was doing this for me, I would have had a private meeting with Kelly and begged for my credential.
Fred, look, I get you and I believe you. I believe you, but I'm saying this though, you human too, man. And you don't, it's gonna put a bad taste on anybody's mouth if you do for somebody and do for somebody, even if you don't expect nothing back, but in return they flip it up or they act funny style because they don't want to mess up their situation. Then you learn that your relationship with them was fickle all along for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's not a good taste in anybody's mouth.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. You're right.
All right. But I mean, again, I'm speaking, I'm hoping that ain't even the case. I'm hoping, you know what I'm saying, the relationships you got with these dudes is real and they ride with you. You feel me? Because that's all bad, man. But, you know, we blessed to live in the internet era anyway, man. So it don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this might even just get you more pub. You feel me?
Yeah. But I'm not doing it for the press. I mean, listen, I'm as popular already as it's gonna get. You get what I'm saying? Like, what top 20 fighter don't know me? Point. You know what I mean? I'm not saying they like me, but they know of me. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm not, man.
I don't think you do it for the fame. I hate to see a brother that's good at something not be able to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, so hopefully, man, they still pretty like you able to make a way where it's like this don't. You know, exclusives and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't even care about you being in the venue. We just want to see the way you normally do. You know. But we'll see how things pan out. But I can respect your character, man. Like just being real with it. You know.
Thank you.
Yeah. But I'll let you get to it, man. But man, keep doing what you're doing, man. You know, we still tuning in, man.
Appreciate you.
Peace.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so man, it is what it is, man. I mean, I can't do it. I can't do it, man. I tried every eon in my being. I tried, dog. Fred crazy right now. It's crazy Fred right now. It's militant Fred. You know what I mean? It's militant Fred. I'm gonna stand on my square. There's no fights tomorrow, so my phone gonna be blowing up tomorrow. Text. It is what it is, man. Let's get the fuck out of here, y'all. I done took up too much of y'all Saturday night, Friday night, Saturday morning. It's 3:00 in New York. Fred for mayor. Yeah, man. We're gonna get it. Let's play this song, man. Let's sing together. Let's get out of it. Man, I appreciate y'all. I genuinely appreciate y'all. And something's gonna happen. All right, something's gonna happen. I know it's 3 a.m. because it's 12:13. And appreciate you, Mr. Fitness. And Showbox is still on until 4:30 East Coast. Okay, I'll watch it right now. No, I'm not gonna watch it. My brain ain't in the mood to be attentive. Keep it honest with you. The devil is a lie. I'm gonna need y'all. I'm gonna need y'all to repost, retweet. I'm serious. Y'all with me? Yeah, I need y'all to repost, retweet. You know what I mean? I'm serious. All right. Go tweet that video I did today. Go post it on your Instagram. Tag PBC, tag Fox, PBC on Fox, tag Kelly Swanson, tag whoever else, tag your favorite fighters. They need to know. All right. If we had, imagine if we had 1,000 reposts and tweets tonight. That means it's gonna get 100,000 views easy. You know what I mean? Thank you, Jay Good, for the text too, man. I appreciate you, dog. I'm not doing this for me. I swear to Jesus Christ, I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this because 78 told this story many times. The same energy that works for Top Rank is the same energy that works for PBC. You know what I mean? The same reason he didn't get his credential for Top Rank is the same reason why I got my credentials taken by Top Rank and PBC. And people say, oh, it's about race. It's about this. People say, oh, why you bring up race? Because you do. You just don't say race. You just don't give me the same opportunities that other people have. That's race. Honestly, do you think Dan Raphael, for real, come on, think about this for real. Do you think he gets 2 or 3 million views on his articles? Think about that for a second. Think about that. I don't think so. I don't think so. I know I do. I got the analytics to prove it. People don't read no more. People go to the boxing scene for articles. They don't go to the 18th option on ESPN. They don't do it. Boxing scene far exceeds ESPN, and you know what I mean? Boxing don't even make Sports Center. Now unless it's a pay-per-view fight or a big time heavyweight fight. But people at 135, Devin Haney didn't make ESPN last week. You know what I mean? Being real. Who else fought that day? You know, Jamel Herring didn't make ESPN. He fought on ESPN, but didn't make ESPN. You get what I'm saying? I will put my channel up against any print media. Any boxing scene, Dan Raphael, whoever else writes, not from a I don't like you standpoint, but from a competitive click for click. I'm being real. No, I mean, here's Kelly. Here's the social medias, man. Go ahead and feel free to tag, man. I put it, you know. Thanks, Antonio. Nah. Ellie's a different animal. I don't do what Ellie numbers do. I know where I'm at. I know where I'm at in real life. Ellie's a friend of mine, dog, for real. Yeah. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to y'all motherfuckers. Be like, oh yeah, I do bigger numbers than Ellie. Nah, that's impossible. But I have a presence. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna use my platform. You know what I mean? I believe Al Heyman. I know Al Heyman knows what's going on with Kelly. I know he does. It's not fair. It's not right. I sit here and fight for what's right. He ain't you. You think he does, Fred. Ellie also got privilege. No hate, just for Ellie's. Yeah. I question if he knew. Yeah. So we're gonna play this song, get out of here. Yeah, we're gonna play this song, get out of here. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm exhausted. My brain is tired. But I just want to come on here and let y'all know the truth. We ain't gonna move emotional. We ain't fighting nobody. You know what I mean? We gonna move strategically, and we gonna get the job done. They got more money. We got more soldiers. And that's the facts. So we're going to play this and get the hell out of it. Because the devil is a lie. Hey.
It's killing, millions and millions of people. Me and my team, along with Sam Watson and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before, travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened oh so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me. Cause I know life took a hold of me. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play with no rehearsal.
Hey, let's go, y'all. Who's lying?
Yo, games get played, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. It's fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. One to make the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it to life. Ooh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This is my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals.
You gotta give back, give love.
Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm gonna wrestle and fight this fight.
Sing this shit, y'all.
Life's a paper, no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. Tell you the truth, it's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. I'm gonna share all that I have and give to those in need. So we're gonna win this battle, fight that disease. No one can support children leaving hearts that's young. We've got to keep it open.
Hey! Retweet, share, post, repost, put it in your stories, tell a friend, make a phone call. Let's get it done, man. Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace, y'all.